we're gonna make churro toast.
We're gonna begin.
Aunt Moon Mama said to cut the crust off.
I will be the filmer today. I am the filmer today.
We're gonna make churro toast. When we went to Blue Lake recently, Aunt Moon Mama made us what she called churro toast. And it's not just the everyday that I grew up with, the toast with butter, cinnamon, and sugar. It is like elevated. So I wrote the recipe down, and today I also drew a bee because today was bee day. And I wrote her recipe down, and these are all the ingredients you need only. You need white sugar. Motorcycle Man has been buying like a raw cane sugar. It's not quite white, but it's white sugar. And then you need a brown sugar. You need butter, and you need cinnamon. And of course you need the bread.
We're gonna begin.
We're gonna begin with.
Let's begin.
All right, churro toast. What's the first thing I want to do? I want to set my oven to 325. Bake 325 start. It can preheat, and as it's preheating, I need to put my glasses on. I'm sorry if there's a glare, but I need these. And I like to use aren't these beautiful? I got these at little vintage shops because I love the green. So we're gonna put the sugar mixture in here. And I hope I have enough of all these ingredients, but you start out with half of a cup of sugar. This is a full cup, so I'm gonna just fill it halfway. Half cup of sugar. Half cup of sugar, maybe a little more. Half cup of sugar, here we go. Sugar. And then for the brown sugar, you just need a fourth of a cup, and it's this tiny little gadget. So we'll do there. This is what's gonna be tricky because I don't have a lot of cinnamon left, and you need 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, and let's just hope I have it. 1, is it really 3 tablespoons?
It says 3.
Yeah, it could mean 3 teaspoons.
Well,
hold a minute.
Okay.
Okay, all of a sudden I started questioning myself because 3 of these seem like a lot of cinnamon, and cinnamon can get spicy. So I went back to look at my aunt's recipe, and it was a little t, which means teaspoons. So hey Alexa, how many teaspoons is in a tablespoon?
1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons.
Whew, yes, okay, so we just need 1 tablespoon or 3 teaspoons, but I did 1 tablespoon. And you mix it all together. Oh yeah, mix that up. Okay, it calls for a cube of butter. This looks like 2 cubes of butter to me, so I'm just gonna cut it in half. And then you melt it. Now, a lot of people don't like microwaves, but I don't mind it. I'm gonna melt it in the microwave. I'm gonna cut it pretty much in half. We're gonna melt it.
If you like the angles, it's because of me. So I'll be right here behind the scenes.
We're gonna talk about the bread. Aunt Moon Mama used like a good, what she called a good white bread, and it was the artisan potato bread. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but when I was at Trader Joe's, I saw something called braided sliced brioche, and that sounded amazing. Oh, look at their own little, wow. Okay, now you're supposed to cut the crust off. So I'm not gonna use this end piece, but this looks good actually. Oh, there's paper on all these.
Careful, guys.
Yeah, I didn't know that. This is like fancy fancy bread. Aunt Moon Mama said to cut the crust off, and the reason being is that way the bread can really absorb the butter, and we would love that to happen. So I'm gonna cut all the crust off of these, and I'm also gonna cut them in half so it's manageable for people. They don't have to eat a whole one if they don't want to. Now we get to butter it. And now we start with the butter. Butter. Okay, we're almost through here. This is a whole stick of butter, and I barely have enough left. I'm probably really doing it with butter. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. We flipped them. We're gonna butter the other side. And just side note, butter sometimes makes me cough. Dark chocolate makes RJ cough. It makes me sneeze. Sneeze, excuse me, sneeze. Does anything make you sneeze or cough? That, you know, I don't know, it's butter coughing for me and dark chocolate sneezing for her. It's so weird. All right, as I finish cutting the crust off of these bread nuggets pieces, RJ says, Mom, what are you gonna do with all this? Like, you can't waste it. We can't feed it to the ducks. It's not healthy. They don't eat bread. So she suggested croutons. So we're gonna make croutons. I'll dry it out and make croutons. I feel like if I dunk it in the butter, it might be too much. It might be overwhelming, you know? It looks like the butter did kind of get the edges, but we're just gonna soak up whatever is left in here to get the edges. This is obviously decadent with all this butter. Oh my goodness, it's gotta taste good. But look at, oh gosh. Wow, it's like a heart attack. Okay, I wanna dip it, and I think I'm gonna put it on more like a flat surface so it's easier. You ready? How about that? It's waste nut. All right, they're going in the oven, 15 minutes in the oven on 325. And I consider this a fall activity because it is cinnamon sugar toast, and cinnamon is very fall-y. So here's a fall activity for you. Okay, timer went off.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, Dylan and RJ both said the house smells amazing. Smells like fall. Shanky's enjoying this fall day. I'm gonna pick these up and put them in the basket. Oh, do you see a Japanese beetle out there? I hear it. I hear the Japanese beetle. Get it? Where is it? Is that your beetle buddy? Let's take a look at him. He's taking a break. Hey, Shanky. I think these beetles are so beautiful. One summer I collected a bunch of them because they die and then they just end up on the patio, and I collected them all in a jar because they're so beautiful, the colors. How Shanky. All right, I'm gonna take my first bite in front of you and we'll see if it's as good as Aunt Moon Mama's, okay? It's good. It's kind of like it reminds me of a cinnamon roll in a way, but without the icing. It's really good. It's a really good fall activity, I'll say.